Good morning, it's Barbara. This forecast is showing rain, but it is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So we will be outside. Good morning, it's Barbara. I found my reading glasses because, I had to straighten up the table a little bit. Guess where they were? Anyway, good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. Cleaning up the table a little bit because Pete and Terry are here. They came at 11. Well, 5 minutes early, which is a good thing because it took 5 minutes of greeting the dogs before the dogs settled down so they could start their work. But they love the dogs, and it's easier when we don't have to do anything particular with the dogs. So I'm not complaining at all. So that's nice. Anyway. But I've been running around for the last hour getting the house ready because, of course, I didn't do it yesterday. Terry was very sad to hear of Aura's passing. And I knew she would be because she really liked Aura. And she took good care of her in her rooms when it was cleaning day. They were very careful with her and thoughtful with her. So I knew she'd be very upset. And I was right. So, it's harder to look around though. I do a lot of looking around. You've probably noticed that. It's harder to look around nicely when you're wearing reading glasses. So there you go. One negative for these sunglasses, but they're cutting the glare and I can see my phone. So that's a plus. Nothing to talk about today, so that'll be a 20-minute video. Because I don't know how I do that, and I apologize, but some people really like it, so that's good, because it is what it is, So, yeah. Trying to think of what I did yesterday, and I can't think of anything. I'm not sure I did anything. I listened to my phone, silly stories. We walked the dogs. It rained pretty much all day, although we did have a break so that we could walk the dogs. But I am seriously considering pulling some weeds because it poured yesterday. I mean, it really rained a lot in the last couple days. The dog's water bowl has lots of water in it. So the ground should be soft enough to facilitate weed pulling. I don't know if I've mentioned it enough times yet to really actually do it today. We'll see. But I don't really have anything else on my agenda. It's a Friday. Dennis doesn't have his D&D today. Yeah, a little bit frantic for the last hour. So I'm not, I don't embarrass myself too much. Although they're very great. They give me lots of grace. They do their best with what I leave them, and they do a good job, and we're very happy with the situation. I wouldn't want to have anybody who needed, like surfaces empty or, things like that. That wouldn't work at all. So, yep. So Pete and Terry are here, so that's the last thing on the list for this week. Next week, I won't be doing a vlog on Monday. I have to be at the hospital early-ish for my MRI. Keep your fingers crossed. I have my neurology appointment on Wednesday, and Aura's funeral is on Thursday. I will not be doing a vlog on Thursday. I did get everything organized for the luncheon yesterday. I ended up talking to the lady in charge, and we got everything sorted and settled. She sent me menus, and we're all on the same page, and we can get the room, and it's no problem. So that procrastination did not affect the good outcome. So there. That was good. So that's what I did yesterday. I was on the phone for a couple of things. So I'm a little excited and a little nervous. The other phone call I made the other day was to a kitchen and bath renovation place. And they are going to come out in a couple weeks and talk to us about maybe redoing our kitchen and our master bathroom. The master bathroom really doesn't work well, and I'm hoping they can do something with the closets in the master bathroom are right next to each other, and I'm hoping they can do something that works way better than what we have. Our closet situation isn't good. The bathroom doesn't really work. We have this big soaking tub. It's like a jacuzzi, and in fact it technically is a jacuzzi because jacuzzi is a brand name, not a whirlpool tub. Jacuzzi is a brand name, and it is literally a jacuzzi soaking tub, but it doesn't have the jets. It's just a big giant tub for soaking, which we love, and I use it very regularly. But it takes a lot of space, prime real estate in that bathroom, and we have a very tiny, awkward shower. So my plan is to give up the tub space and get a big, nice shower. The problem with that plan is that where the tub is in the corner, and there's a window on each wall above the tub. And I don't know how that would work in a shower. I think they would probably have to replace those windows with maybe glass bricks to let the light in, but make them, waterproof. That's what I'm guessing. So anyway, we are starting to think about redoing our kitchen. Dennis has really put the kibosh on my idea of actually adding more space. Take a little bit out of this deck and square things up. He's not interested. And he's not interested because he doesn't want the kitchen to be out of commission for as long as that kind of a job would take. I think he's going to be unpleasantly surprised how long it'll be out of commission for, doing everything on the same footprint. Although one of the things we're talking about is moving the washer and dryer upstairs and have it incorporated into the master bathroom with all the changes that they're doing up there. Because, schlepping the clothes doesn't make any sense. Although we will have to go up and down the stairs to move them from the washer to the dryer. But right now, we're carrying baskets of clothes up and down. It's, we make very little laundry on the first floor, dish towels and things. So that's what we're going to talk about in a couple weeks. Got a guy coming out, is going to do a design. They charge to do the design, which I'm fine with. In fact, makes more sense to me. I mean, I want a real designer. I don't want a cabinet seller. You know what I mean? So anyway, we'll see what he comes up with. I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to be very, very costly and more than we want to spend. But at least we can pay for his designs and get ideas from him. I don't think that he will actually give us the design that we could take it to someone else to build it for us. That won't happen. But anyway, that's my upcoming schedule. Now you know the first half of October what our schedule is. I guess I've replaced Aura as the person with the doctor's appointments, which really annoys me. I have had a couple of my episodes in the last week, which is sad for me, but we'll see. Like I said yesterday, it really bothers me that I have a neurologist now. I don't want to have a neurologist. You'll see. Anyway, so today we have Pete and Terry. I'm going to sit out here because it really is lovely. I'm getting warm in the sun, but there are shady spots I can sit in that the background isn't so nice. I sit in the sun for you guys so you can look at the flowers. You're welcome. And I don't mind the sun. I need the vitamin D. But I'll be out here. And because I've done all I'm going to do inside. Oh, except write the check. I got to go write the check. Other than that, you know. But it'll be nice to have the house clean. Christy's coming next week. And hopefully Russ and Pat will be able to come. So it's nice to have, you know, the bathroom cleaned and, you know, the guest suite will be all cleaned and ready. And that is nice to not have to worry about that when company's coming. So I guess that's it. I don't know what we're having for dinner. Dennis might be making some one of his French chicken recipes with all the delicious sauces. He got chicken out for that, so I don't know if it's thawed. I think it might be. And so maybe he's making French chicken thighs for us today. That'll be fun. He doesn't have D&D tonight. So, friend has had surgery this week, so I sent a card yesterday. This tells you the level of activity and things that I do as it's somehow content to tell you that I wrote a card. It was one of my cards. It was an original, one of my thistles. It was a very pretty card, and I hope she enjoys it. But that meant I had to write the whole thing like a letter. You know, it's not, I don't have a stamp that's still not a big deal, and I know. I'm sorry. We've stooped very, very low. Very low in the excitement category or the accomplishment category or whatever. But I am feeling good. My accountant sent me an email. Thank you for the information, which made me think that I have gotten him everything he needs so that he can finish the taxes, which is great. I actually got a preliminary bill from my attorney, and it's not as high as I expected, so that was good. So yeah, so I did things, but it just, I didn't really do things. And I talked about weeding, and I'm talking about weeding today. I think I'll do the weeding tomorrow. I will pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. If you're old enough for that reference. It's amazing how many things you just don't realize how much that dates you. We used to have a hamburger franchise called Wimpy's. I wonder if they let you pay on Tuesday for a hamburger today. Anyway, all right, I'm going to go. Yep. No, I lied. It's not 20 minutes. But by the time I say goodbye and everything, it's going to be 15. Crazy. Meanwhile, please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.